Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome the academic procession. To start today's graduations proceedings, may I request Dr. Shams Kasim Lakha, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the University of Central Asia, to please declare the convocation open.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I declare the convocation of 2023 open.
May I now request Dr. Shams Kasim Lakha to deliver the welcome address.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'm delighted to welcome you to the third convocation of UCA. This is a big day. It's a day when we honor the achievements of our graduates, share in their joy, and look forward to the success and positive impact that they will make on their societies. When the founders decided to bring UCA to the mountain towns of Naryn, Khorog, and Tekeli, one of their dreams was that these towns would reinvent themselves as university towns. Now, a university town is one in which higher education is a leading driver of economic, social, and cultural activity, providing employment and attracting investment. Examples of Oxford and Heidelberg come to mind. The latest initiative in this effort is the Naryn and Khorog Urban Resilience Projects. This is a partnership between the respective governments, the Swiss Secretariat for Economic Affairs, and the Aga Khan Development Network. They involve new programs focused on resilient urban planning, building the capacity of government officials, and demonstrating sustainable infrastructure investment. But as important as these efforts and initiatives are, I believe that it is the performance of the graduates of the three schools of UCA that will ultimately prove to be its most consequential contribution to the region. Based on their performance, I can say these graduates and their previous cohorts that graduated at UCA, we are confident that they will make their mark as entrepreneurs, innovators, researchers, policymakers, and leaders in many fields, including those yet to emerge as fields of work.
May I now invite Princess Zahra Aga Khan to deliver her address.
It's a great pleasure to be here in Naryn amid the breathtakingly beautiful Tian Shan Mountains. And once again to speak to our newest graduates, both here and in the equally majestic setting of UCA's campus in Khorog. That we're able to connect our campuses in this way reminds us of a central element of the University of Central Asia's mission, to connect people across borders and boundaries of all kinds. Graduates, your years at UCA have been marked by intense and rewarding study, by moments of intellectual discovery and sudden realization, by transformative experiences outside the classroom. They were shaped as well by a global pandemic that placed daunting obstacles in your path, but it couldn't halt your progress and your determination. Finally, we must acknowledge the governments of UCA's founding states who have contributed so powerfully to its success. If the university is thriving today, it's because our government partners have created an enabling environment that supports its growth and development. Ladies and gentlemen, those were a few thoughts from me. Now, allow me to read the message from the Chancellor. Graduates, Central Asia and the world face an array of challenges and opportunities. Climate change is altering the relationship between humanity and the environment. Advances in artificial intelligence are opening new horizons in the interface between humanity and technology. Globalization is transforming relations between countries and communities as knowledge flows ever faster around the world. Your education has prepared you to address these challenges. In my eyes, you embody promise, the promise of a new generation, alive to new ways of collaborating, communicating, and thinking, and the promise of a new university, alert to emerging problems and eager to identify new opportunities to serve its countries. Born as the University of Central Asia was first taking shape, you are as young as the university itself. Equally bright futures lie ahead of you and your alma mater. My wish is that you will continue to draw strength and inspiration from one another for many, many decades to come.
Thank you very much, Princess Zahra Aga Khan, for your address. I am now honored to invite Dr. Anita Zedi, President of the Gender Equality Division of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, to deliver the keynote address.
Not too many years ago, it seems like only yesterday, I was a member of the first graduating class of medical students from the Agha University in my home country of Pakistan, the class of 1988. My classmates and I, we all had big dreams. We wanted to do important stuff. I knew I wanted to help children by becoming a children's doctor, a pediatrician. Right after our graduation ceremony, we had the opportunity to meet with His Highness, Prince Karim Aga Khan. We asked him many questions, but one exchange really resonated with me. We asked him, as the first graduating class of medical students from AKU, do you have a special message for us? Without hesitating, he said, serve Pakistan. That's it. 2 words. And these 2 words, they have stayed with me for my entire life. There are enormous challenges here in Central Asia. The cruel effects of climate change are all around us and threatening to change every aspect of our lives, especially here in the high mountains. So how do we adapt to this hotter future? It will take hard work. So I say to you, graduates of University of Central Asia, serve Central Asia. Give back. Pay forward. Among you could be the future scientists who will invent new ways to farm, the economists who will devise how to leverage our abundant natural resources for economic prosperity, the entrepreneurs who will build new businesses and create jobs in renewable energy and many other areas, the computer scientists who will develop the technology to detect extreme weather events, and the journalists who will hold our governments accountable and tell our stories to the world. When a problem feels impossibly huge, the important part is to start. Find your square one, then take a step. You can't do everything all at once, but you can take one small step, then another, and then another. And that will all add up to something. One of my favorite quotes is from Nelson Mandela, who said, "It always seems impossible. It always seems impossible until it's done." Class of 2023, this university, your university, is a truly special place, not just for its brilliant beauty, inspiring professors, and the lifelong friendships you have forged here. It's a place where men and women are equal. The world has not caught up to UCA. Class of 2023, it's time to get started. I hope that in a few decades, you don't look back on today with mere nostalgia. I hope you marvel at how much progress you have made since. I hope you work hard, and when things get tough, I hope you persevere. I hope you apply the knowledge and experience you've gained at UCA to make life better for those around you and more. I hope you answer the call to serve and use that as a guiding light.
May I now request the Minister of Education and Sciences of the Kyrgyz Republic, Mr. Kanabek Imanaliyev, to address the convocation.
Ең маанилүү окуу жай түзүүдө колдоо көрсөткөндүгү үчүн улуу даражалуу Агаканга ыраазычылык билдирем. Бул мекеменин ишмердүүлүгү азыртан эле конкреттүү натыйжалар берип жатат. Өзгөчө Борбордук Азия университетинин кампусу жайгашкан Нарын шаарында өнүктүрүү боюнча маанилүү факторго айланды. Агакан өнүктүрүү уюмунун ишмердүүлүгүнүн аркасында Нарын шаарынын жашоосунда мыкты өзгөрүүлөр болуп жатат. Марттык менен колдоп келген донорлор жана дүйнөнүн булуң бурчунан келген конокторубуз менен жолугуп жатканыма абдан кубанычтамын. Биринчи кезекте калктын аярлуу катмарларындагы үй-бүлөлөрдүн балдарын даректүү гранттарга ээ болушу менен ыраазычылык билдиргим келет. Эми алар дүйнөлүк деңгээлдеги университеттердин студенттери болуп калды. Борбордук Азия университети дүйнөлүк деңгээлдеги университеттер менен кызматташып, Кембридж, Саймон Фрейзер жана Сиднейдеги технолог университеттердин колдоосу менен өзүнүн сапаттык стандарттарын жакшыртып жатканы абдан жакшы кубандырат. Туруктуу өнүгүү боюнча магистрдик программаларды ишке киргизип жатканыңыздарды жана докторлук программаларды түзүү боюнча келечек пландарыңызды угуп кубануу менен кабыл алдым. Бул программалар аймактагы алдыңкы изилдөө борборуна айланат деп үмүттөнөм.
Thank you, Minister Kanabek Imanaliyev. Now, let me give the floor to my fellow MC in Horog.
Thank you, Erbol. May I now request the Head of International Relations Department of Ministry of Education and Sciences of Tajikistan, Mr. Khododo Zoda, to address the convocation.
دانشگاه آسیا مرکزی در شهر خوروغ صحیفه نو در نظام تحصیلات عالی کسبی مملکت می باشد. باوری دارم که فعالیت مؤسسه نو تأسیس نه تنها به نفع مملکت ما می باشد، بلکه برای گسترش همکاری‌های بسیار جانبه کشورهای منطقه در ساحه معارف خدمت خواهد کرد. حاضرین گرامی، با باوری کامل دارم که دانشگاه آسیا مرکزی با وزارت معارف و علم جمهوری تاجیکستان و ساختارهای معارف جمهوری تاجیکستان همکاری زیچ را به راه مانده در آینده نیز در ساحه معارف سهم نظررس خود را خواهد گذاشت.
Thank you, Mr. Khododo Zoda Farouk. At university convocations, valedictorians are chosen for their extraordinary and extracurricular achievements. This year, the valedictorian of UCA's convocation for the class of 2023 is Wajahat Khan, majored in global economics from Horror campus.
From the rough mountains of Gilgit to the vibrant classrooms of UCA, my journey has been challenging, filled with formative experiences that have helped shaping me into an individual driven by curiosity and insatiable thirst for intellectual growth. I'm pretty sure that each one of the graduates sitting here today has had an equally unique and exciting journey in life and at UCA. What distinguishes this university as a world-class institution is its vibrant aspirational spirit that has driven us to give our best even in the most difficult times. UCA has truly helped us better understand ourselves and to unlock the diverse spectrum of our strengths so that we can confidently navigate the hurdles in our life. I remember the class of 2023 were given shirts with the print on stating mountains of opportunities. UCA indeed abounds in opportunities, and with that come the great teachings of diversity, acceptance, and pluralism as the core values of UCA. We should be the advocates and ambassadors of peace and knowledge as we embark on new paths and adventures. Our journey does not end here. Rather, it takes a lifelong pursuit of excellence, growth, and change-making in our societies and the world. So together, let us embrace the challenges that lie ahead and strive for success, not just for ourselves, but for the advancement of the society as a whole. I would like to conclude my speech with a statement from the Chancellor of UCA, His Highness the Aga Khan. There is no greater form of preparation for change than education.
Convocation is a unique day for our graduates, but it is also a day of celebration for faculty and staff who guide and nurture learning and values at this institution. We now come to recognize the hard work, dedication, and achievements of the students, the presentation of degrees.
This brings us to the close of today's program. All that remains for me is to thank all of you in Naryn, in Khorog, and online for being with us on this special and memorable day. Congratulations once again to all graduates of the University of Central Asia, class of 2023. May I now request the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Shams Kasim Lakhka, to come to the podium to declare the convocation closed.
Thank you, everyone. I declare the Convocation 2023 closed.
Please remain seated while the academic procession leaves the marquee.